1, 2, 3, my baby no mess around because she loves me so and this I know for sure. But does she really wanna because they can see me walk out the door? Don't try to fight the feeling cause the thought alone is killing me right now. Thank God for mom and dad for sticking two together cause we don't know how. Oh, hey, yeah. Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah. You think you got it, oh, you think you got it. Without it, just don't get it, then there's nothing at all. We get together, oh, we get together. When separate stuff is better with their ceilings and bars. And what they say is nothing is forever. Then one makes, then what makes, then one makes, then what makes happen. What's my soul? Hell beats that challenge. Why yo, are we so in denial when we know we're not happy here? Y'all don't wanna hear me just hand us. Hey, come watch and meet your man. Just watching in my caddy. Hey, you want to move your mama. Just lost an empty comer. It's me and eyes. This me and eyes. Hey, right now. All right, the fellas. Yeah. Now what's cooler than with being cool? I can hear you. I say both. What's cooler than being cool? I roll. All right. I'm getting landed. Yeah. Now we all break this fight down against the two ribbons. What? Now don't have me break this thing down for nothing. Whoa.
Hello, Piggins. I'm Rock, the big handsome Ogryn. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you my favorite builds to bring into Havoc, as all of these are Havoc 40 verified and work very well in Havoc. I did already post a Havoc 40 builds video, but the more time I've spent in Havoc, I've found success with other builds and I would like to share them with you. And honestly, I don't even really run those builds that I originally posted, so I just want to share what I run currently. But before I get into the meat and potatoes of this video, I would like to say thank you to everyone who has showed support along the way. I really appreciate it. And we are on the road to 1,000 subscribers, so if you haven't already, Ogryn slide your mouse across that subscribe button down below, and taunts to unlock that like button down there as well. I would greatly appreciate that. And if you want to catch me live, seeing me smash some heretics, doing some challenge runs or whatever it be, doing some Havocs, ring that bell down below. And I do go live in the evenings of US Central Time and stream into the later half of the night. And I also started streaming on Twitch, so do me a big favor and give me a follow on Twitch, as I'm trying to push for affiliate status on Twitch. And also, if you would like to join my Discord, I do have a link down below, as we are very friendly and it's a great place to find groups and just to chat and have fun. So with that, let's get right into the builds. Alright, so the first build I'd like to share with you is the Bully Club Beatdown build. So the Bully Club that we bring in is the Mark III, the Light Span Bully Club that I referenced in one of my early videos. And we have the perks of Unyielding and Carapace, and blessings of Skull Crusher and Thunderous. Also, if you want to, you could drop the Carapace damage and add Flag instead. And with the next weapon that we bring in, so the Rumbler is just so damn good in Havoc, so I bring it pretty much all the time. But anyways, so with the Rumbler, I bring unyielding and carapace damage, and the blessings are adhesive charge and shrapnel for bleed stacks. And I will delve later into the curios as I'm editing this after the fact and realize I have the wrong ones equipped. And jumping into the talent tree here, so I grab all of the nodes in the middle and I grab steady grip, and with this build, this is my frag bomb build. This is really good for the purple modifier as it will help you wipe things much quicker. And I grab payback time and soften them up, and I grab pumped up, which I believe to be the best passive for damage resistance that is in this area of the tree, as it provides a lot of DR just for being above stamina. And I grab some toughness reduction, indomitable. Bull Rush will allow you to get faster bonks off, and stomping boots. And for the bully club, I actually bring trample instead of bleed stacks, but it is only with the bully club that I will bring trample, just because bully club provides so much bleeds from the lights already. So we grab +5 rending, and then we grab the weak spot strength, and we also grab batter for bleed stacks. And just for more impact on that bully club, we grab slam, which pairs very well with pumped up, and Bonebreaker's aura for more melee damage. And then we come on down and grab +10 melee damage and frenzied blows to just be swinging that thing like crazy. So one thing about this node is your stacks actually drop off if you miss any hits, so just keep that in mind. We grab Delight and Destruction for the bleed resistance from bleeding enemies, and we grab Heavy Hitter, and just getting started for even more attack speed, and we grab Don't Feel a Thing. So I found that this is actually really good into Havoc, as for each stack it provides 1.5 damage resistance. This is better than Unstoppable from what I've experienced, because when you really need the damage reduction is when you're in melee combat, and then there's also ranged enemies shooting you down. So yeah, and I also grab Impactful just for bigger bonks with this thing, providing leeway to create space and just staggering the shit out of everything. And we grab the other +25 toughness node, one of 2 on the tree, and Breezer gets stuck in, so you're feeling like you're ice skating after you do that bull rush. And No Hurting Friends, which is also one of Ogryn's greatest passives. This is pretty much almost always proccing. It's free damage resistance. It's just great all around. So for my next build here, we have the Mark IV Cleaver. Now this thing is tons of fun, and it is the best cleaver to bring into Havoc. This is the stabby one, and this one has the best armor penetration. If it is Mobians, you can bring in the perk of Flak instead of Carapace, as those count as flak enemies, and the blessings I bring in are Slaughterer and Tenderizer. As Slaughterer, if it's available, I would take it, and Tenderizer is really nice. You just punch the armored enemies, and then you mix in some heavy and 2 lights. If you don't have a vet on your team or anyone to take out specials, the heavy slipper is very nice, and the perks I bring in are Maniac and Flak, and the blessings are Overwhelming Fire and Opening Salvo. And for this talent tree, we do everything the same on top, and with this one we take the box and we grab the damage reduction and payback time, all the same stuff that we had in the previous build before. And then we come on down here and we grab Indomitable, and instead of trample, we're actually taking the bleed stacks just for some more damage reduction when charging into enemies, and just providing them some bleed stacks as well. And we grab Beat Them Back, as mixing in some heavies just allows you to do more damage overall. And with the cleave moveset, one of those 2 is heavies. So, and we grab Slam, as it provides a little safety net when using the cleaver. Otherwise it can feel a little bit unsafe, as it doesn't have that much stagger. And for this, you could take Frenzied Blows, but I'd say if it's Mobians, I would take Great Cleaver, and everything else on the bottom half of the tree is the same as the last build. And on to the next build. This one is my favorite and probably most used in Havoc. This is my bread and butter. This is the Carsolus with the Rumbler and Rock. So with the Carsolus, we do the perks of Carapace and Unyielding, as you don't really need flak damage, as the flak damage on this thing is already pretty crazy. So yeah, and the blessings we take in are Head Taker and Slaughterer. This weapon is so damn good. It has everything you need. It has high armor pen, has high cleave, it's very easily accessible, good mobility, just a great weapon overall. And we bring the Rumbler as well with this, same blessings, everything, all that. And here's where I'm going to delve into the curios that I normally run in my Havoc games. So I bring in one max health curio with revive speed for allies, stamina regen, and damage resistance to gunners, and also a max toughness curio of DR to gunners, more toughness, and revive speed, and also another toughness curio with toughness, stamina regen, and DR to gunners. Now the reason that I bring in the max health curio is because the increase in health is much larger in Havoc compared to bringing in one more toughness curio. It barely increases your toughness. So I just find that it helps with that little chip damage that you might take, especially with the red modifier. And we bring all the same stuff from the top of the talent tree. And with this one I bring Rock. Rock is so good for if you have to clutch, you can use the Rawk'S move tech, as I have shown off in the previous video at the beginning. And it also is really good for saving your friends against muties, and it is also a really good complement to the Rumbler as well, as you can pick off specials with it. And we grab all the same stuff from the middle of the tree and come on down and grab Bull Rush and Pulverize and all that good stuff. And the main difference with this build is we actually bring Crunch instead of Slam. So this is basically Thrust but a talent node, and this just allows you to get breakpoints much easier when hitting packs of armored enemies and even cleaving into hordes. So you could take Slam and with this as well, but with Crunch you already get a lot of impact just from charging your heavies, and all we're doing with this thing is pretty much using heavies. So, and another thing with the pickaxe, the Carsolis in general, is with Great Cleaver. It is the best weapon against Mobian hordes, hands down. Now delving into my next build. So let me get to the weapons here. Okay. So this one, we bring in the Bully Club, and we have the same perks on it. And if you feel like you're having a hard time with staying alive with the Bully Club, there's another option for you. You can take yes, okay. So you can take one with the blessings of Confident Strike and Skull Crusher, or you can replace Skull Crusher with Thunderous. So yep, that's also another good viable pick. And bring in the Rumbler. Same blessings and everything. This weapon is just so damn good. I'd say if you do bring another weapon into Havoc, I would bring the Kickback. That is the other one that's really good. The Grenade Gauntlet is pretty good as well too. And with this, I bring Frag Bomb, as it is really nice for wiping out large hordes. And you can you can go the route of taking plus 15 toughness or taking the DR node to the left there, and you could take whatever you feel like with the modifier you're struggling the most with, whether it be range damage or melee damage. You could take Focus Fighter or Can't Hit Me Again, but I took the DR on Elite Kill, as you are killing a lot of elites in Havoc. So, and Loyal Protector, this is my taunt build, and we take No Pain, of course, and go again. So this paired with No Pain and just constantly getting your taunt up, you're controlling the map. And with the Bullet Club, you're constantly staggering things and constantly getting toughness, and it's much better than Valuable Distraction with the Bullet Club. And we take Slam and the Rending and the Bleed Stacks, and you could take either Stay Close, or I'd say if there's two Ogryns and you're on taunt, I would pick Stay Close, but if you're the only Ogryn, I would pick Bonebreaker's Aura. So yeah, And we have everything on the bottom of the tree here, the same as the first build, with having impactful strikes, scaling with your heavy hitter stacks. One thing you could also do is drop the rending there and grab frenzied blows if you want to just be hitting quicker. And this next build is a really fun one. This is the Reset Rumbler build. So we bring the Bully Club with this, as it provides a lot of stagger for you to get these rumble shots off. And we bring all the same blessings, same perks and all that. And we bring the Rumbler, and this is different actually, so we bring the perks of Flak and Unyielding, and we bring the blessings of Blaze Away and Adhesive Charge. You can either bring Blaze Away or Thunderous Impact, just depends on whether your team has Brittleness or not. And on to the talent tree, so we take everything on the top that's the same, and with this build I'd say Bombs Away is probably the best pick. Frag Bomb is not a bad pick either, but with what I'm going to show you later, Bombs Away is probably the better choice. And we make sure that we come on down and we grab some DR nodes, and I grab Pumped Up on the left side there, and make sure that we grab Keep Shooting so that we can reload our Rumbler faster. And can't hit me again because I feel like the biggest struggle with this build is taking range damage, so this just really helps you mitigate that chip damage from ranged. And then we grab Loyal Protector, and we grab No Pain and go again. And this just allows you to keep taunting stuff, getting your toughness back, and shooting your Rumbler shots off. And then we grab Big Boom for that increased radius on our Rumbler. And then we also grab Fire Away, which adds burn stacks when firing your Rumbler shot. It says on close range explosions, but that just basically, you could be at any range. It just adds fire to whatever it blows up on. And we grab Slam, just so we can have a little bit more stagger with that Bully Club, and to get over to our Bleed Stacks and Bonebreaker's Aura. And we grab Delight and Destruction, as this feels essential for damage reduction when fighting and firing off those Rumbler shots. And so on this build, we actually do not take Bruiser, we just cut on across, because you're constantly getting that cooldown from just staggering stuff, so I elect not to take it. And we grab the range damage and the mobile in place pinch, which while bracing, you take 20% reduced damage. Now, so we actually do not take this node here, Reloaded and Ready, plus 15% range damage for 8 seconds on reload, because this only applies to the actual impact of the Rumbler shot and not the explosion afterwards. But I wish it did, but it doesn't. And we come on down here and we grab our lovely friend, New and Revised Burst Limiter Override with Back Off. And so this basically provides you with, so you melee some enemies and then you shoot a free rumble shot off and rinse and repeat, and this does mega damage. You never really have to reload, and yeah, it's just really fun. This one's a super fun one to do. So one thing you can do as well here is you can actually grab Valuable Distraction and Maximum Firepower, and since you're getting so many Lucky Bullet triggers, you'll be getting your taunt pretty quickly with having that always proccing, so, and that's just adding more damage to your taunted enemies. So this is also another viable pick. It's just whatever you feel you like the most. And I do want to mention that all these builds are viable in Auric as well. Actually, they're amazing in Auric. I would just switch out the heavy hitter of having the toughness damage reduction and change it to the getting more toughness on melee kills. But anyways, thank you so much for watching, and good luck out there, big guns. Rawk believes in ya.